Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Madisonville Marine. Discounts right now on sun catchers, Godfrey pontoons, G3s, skeeters, hurricanes, literally deals on all those. Plus, they got a new boat line, Cavalaris Boats. These are high-quality center console saltwater boats for bay and offshore fishing as well as for rivers and lakes. They always have something new at Madisonville Marine. Get down and check it out. Cavalaris Boats. Ask them about them. There's no better place to buy a boat than Highway 411 North in Madisonville. All right, midway point of our show, which means Chuck is here, and he's going to do a little scouting report on UK and UConn in just a second. But first, Josh Ward always joins us to do a little scoreboard watching, but today it's kind of more of a bowl outlook segment for us. Josh, tell folks what the Vols are looking at in terms of going bowling this year.
Well, the win against Kentucky was important for positioning in the SEC standings. A quick look at that side. Georgia's in the best position, unbeaten, still the leader to get to the playoff. We'll see how this month plays out there. This upcoming week, we get a big week. Alabama versus LSU. That game matters for the winner, trying to get to maybe a playoff spot, at least a New Year's Six. Ole Miss is kind of hanging out there. Ole Miss still has to go to Georgia later in the season, but only one loss. I think Tennessee's in a better position than Florida with the loss to Georgia, Kentucky, and Texas A&M. Missouri's interesting. Tennessee at Missouri will definitely matter in November. What about the potential bowls? So you see the Texas Bowl and the Liberty Bowl, probably say yuck pretty quickly. I think Tennessee's in a better position than those bowls right now. That's why November matters. The Music City Bowl in Nashville, maybe, but Tennessee began the season in Nashville. Are they going to end the season there this year? What about the Duke's Mayo Bowl in Charlotte? Well, Tennessee goes back to Charlotte next September, week 2, to play NC State. Do they want to end the season talking about Charlotte, bringing Tennessee in, and then bringing them back? I think Tennessee's in a good position for the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville or the ReliaQuest, formerly the Outback Bowl in Tampa. If Tennessee can go, let's say, 3-1 this month, obviously we'll try to go 4-0 and get into a New Year's Six position. But if Tennessee can go 3-1, I think they're in a really good position for Florida. 2-2, we'll see. There might be a little extra mayo on the menu for Tennessee if that happens.
Wah, wah. Follow Josh for dad jokes on Twitter as well. All right.
Put some mustard on me,
He fits right in on this show. Thank you, Josh. Chuck, you have already set the line for Tennessee versus UConn. You will reveal that later, but for those fans who haven't been paying attention, let's take a look at what UConn's done this year. They're 1-7. Their only victory was over Rice. They beat the Fighting Pilafs 38-31. You notice a couple of weeks ago they played this Tennessee-style offense when they held USF to just 24 points in a 21-24 loss. Chuck, my question for you is pretty simple. Is this the worst FBS football team?
Well, I'll tell you what, anytime you're 1-7, you're in the conversation, right? I've also got Southern Miss in there. Sam Houston, we mentioned.
Sam Houston, I think, is what, 0-8?
Yeah, I believe that's it.
They're just defeated.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's what I found. In Athlon Sports, they rank them 133 is Kent State, 132 is Akron. They play Wednesday night. The loser of that game will be the worst team. But tell you what, you can expect UConn to drop.
After this week?
Yes.
Okay. You've already given Tennessee fans a big hint. He's taking the Vols. What the point spread will be, you'll have to find out a little bit later. We'll also have a chance for you to win a 3-night stay in the Smokies if you play along with us today. When we come back, we have asked you, and you got the polls going right there, what you think about Joe Milton so far. When we come back, we'll talk about Joe Milton's turnaround. How much have we seen? Tons of improvement? Enough improvement? Or is there still something more that people want? Come on back on the Sports Source. We'll discuss.